my channel. I hope you're doing good in this retrograde. And thank you so much for the good energy. I've received a lot of good response regarding to my first compatibility video. So here I am again to give you the second compatibility about Cancer's compatibility with other 11 signs. And because we're in the middle of Cancer season 2. Because we're talking about basic personality, jadi ada baiknya kita lihat our sun sign first, ya. Tapi kalau mau lihat moon sign, rising, Venus, that's okay too, all good. Well, happy birthday to all my dearest nurturing friends up there. I hope you're doing good, and you just can go to the timestamps that I put down below and fast forward to your desired compatibility. Okay, Cancer is the only sign that ruled by the moon. Bless you, Cancer, with all those nurturing energy and good intuitions. Cancer is a water sign, Cancer is a cardinal sign, and Cancer also ruled by the 4th house. 4th house represents home, family life, peace of mind, and also can represent a house after marriage, your life after marriage. You can take a look at your 4th house placement, and that's why some Cancers, I said some Cancers placement, need to feel safe, and most of them tend to need, need of a relationship that clearly lead to marriage. Gue bilang nggak semua Cancer ya, tapi most of Cancer placement itu kurang lebih seperti itu. We have to take a look at your whole birth chart too. Okay, Cancer is symbolized by crab. We can see the hard shell from the outside to cover their softy side. Itu Cancer banget. Biasanya Cancer itu berusaha untuk block themselves first ketika ketemu orang baru, just to cover their softy side, karena ya mereka takut aja untuk sometimes sakit atau segala macam, kurang lebih seperti itu. And biasanya this may resonate too for Cancer rising out there. With the big moon energy that we have here, Cancer may have their nurturing side yang terkadang lead to involve in your business behavior. You know what I'm saying? Like, beberapa Cancer bisa ngurusin urusan kalian dan lain sebagainya, because they feel need to take care of you, gitu. Okay, I think I will go to the first compatibility, Cancer and Aries. Hi, Cancer and Aries, I hope you're doing good, and let's go to your compatibility. Okay, Cancer is a water sign and Aries is a fire sign. Both are cardinal. Kata siapa? Cancer nggak ambisius gitu. Cardinal itu artinya the first sign from each season gitu. Aries represents the first sign of spring season, and Cancer is the first sign that represents summer season. You know what I'm saying? Like, both tend to have responsible behavior gitu. Jadi mereka biasa untuk kayak menyelesaikan apa yang mereka lakukan, apa yang mereka mulai gitu. They have that kind of responsibility and ambitious behavior. Mereka punya kesamaan kurang lebih di situ. However, the difference is Cancer is more with the intuitions and feelings, and Aries is more with actions and impulsive behavior. Okay, walaupun dua-duanya cardinal gitu, tapi as I mentioned, we have to take a look at the symbols too gitu kan. Cancer ini memang agak susah untuk open up their shell gitu. Sedangkan Aries ini kan direct and know what they want, kadang mereka akan mempunyai timbal balik yang baik gitu di awal hubungan, gimana Cancernya biasanya may need a longer time to decide, to think gitu. Sedangkan on the other hand, Aries ini tend to have impulsive behavior than Cancer gitu. Jadi kalau Ariesnya bisa convince Cancernya dengan baik gitu dan membuktikan, nah Cancernya akan membuka jalan atau membuka dirinya itu jadi lebih mudah karena Aries ini very direct, very clear, kadang suka timbul konflik di sini. Nah, kata-katanya Aries yang kadang direct and clear ini sometimes may attack Cancer sensitive side gitu. Nah, karena Cancer ini kan kalau misalnya udah misalnya kalau kecewa itu kan behaviornya itu lebih ke passive aggressive and silent behavior, dan Aries as a fire sign itu akan merasa oh everything is fine gitu, dia diem aja like dia nggak ngomong apa-apa, so they will take everything is well, it's fun gitu. However, on the other side, Cancer may think about this a lot. In this case, gue sih berharap Aries bisa lower your pride ya gitu. I know it's hard, but you just have to talk about it gitu, because Cancer will always keep silent but remember those words all the time gitu. Jadi kata-kata kalian yang kalian lakukan itu atau kalian lontarkan itu akan diingat terus sama Cancernya. But please Cancer, you also should try to talk when you feel need there is something that you have to make it clear too gitu. Kalau misalnya enggak, both of you just can't meet in the middle, dan akan kayak gitu terus. Another thing that may urge conflict between these two is because both have, I'm just gonna say it blatantly, bad temper and emotions when they can control it gitu. I'm just gonna say it, if you both can balance this relationship, it will be full of emotions gitu. Emosinya Aries yang anger, and emosinya Cancer yang I'm just gonna say lebih ke gloomy and passive aggressive behavior. Itu nggak akan menyenangkan sih. What kind of shared activities that may balance your emotions? I'm just gonna be a little bit PG-13 in here, I'm so sorry. Sex is good for both of you. I know that sex is good for everyone, but if we take a look at your planet that ruled your sign, I mean like Aries ruled by the Mars, and Cancer is ruled by the Moon, and physical touch, physical body may keep both energy high. Selain sex, like sports are also good for you, like maybe go to the gym together, or maybe impulsive night stroll, anything to do with energy that use high activities that use high energy, such things. Because Aries are into adventure, and Cancer just love anything to do with fulfilling emotions. You know what I'm saying? So like just go anywhere just to see the city scenery together maybe, or I think like you should try such things, maybe like cycling together, I guess. That would be a good, interesting shared activities for both of you. I mean like, sports, sex can be good to your health too and your emotions. So it can balance it logically. Okay, that's all for you, Aries and Cancer. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you later. Hi, Cancer and Taurus. I hope you're doing good in this situation. And just let's go to your compatibility. Oke, banyak banget yang bilang kalau water sign sama earth sign itu biasanya cocok banget gitu. Oke, both priority the needs of feeling secure. They need to feel safe. So, in the early relationship, mereka mungkin akan malu, but try to talk about relationship. As I mentioned, Cancer is really hard to open their shell, and Taurus needs steps to adapt at first. So I think both can give more understanding in this part. Okay, we all know that Taurus is attached with stubborn behavior, and Cancer is fine with it. Cancer will try to understand this behavior. Cancer will try it with gentle and compassionate understanding gitu. Jadi nggak masalah banget untuk this issue ya gitu. Cancer dan Taurus sebenarnya nggak terlalu masalah dengan isu ini. But Taurus harus open juga sih gitu dengan gentleness-nya Cancer ini, jangan ditolak terus, you know, that kind of behavior that you have. Another thing, kalau misalnya mereka sudah evolve, I think mereka bisa keep up easily sih, karena dua-duanya admit dan tahu gitu kalau kita nih dua-duanya perlu rasa secure dan aman gitu, nggak denial, you know what I'm saying, that kind of denial behavior. However, conflict that may emerge in this relationship adalah karena both selalu ingin merasa aman gitu. Akhirnya ada kemungkinan untuk avoid problems gitu, kayak merasa semuanya fine, you know, kayak both tend to have passive aggressive behavior, you know, terus nggak be direct dengan apa yang mereka inginkan, you know, just admit it, and that's okay. Kalau misalnya itu ketumpuk, kalian akan ya udah pecah gitu aja. I don't really think it's a good thing, you know, in a relationship. Like, kenapa nggak coba untuk pelan-pelan be direct and be clear? Okay, good shared activities for these two. Since Cancer is ruled by the fourth house of anything to do with home, and Taurus love anything to do with comfort things. So cooking and baking it is. You know, kalian bisa bikin fancy dinner at home with fancy candles, you know, with Paul Anka songs, you know, like you can dancing together. Oh my god, I think that would be a lovely shared activities for you both. Okay, that's all that I have for you, Cancer and Taurus. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Bye. Hi, Cancer and Gemini. I hope you're doing good, and let's go to your compatibility. As I mentioned on my Gemini's compatibility, Cancer and Gemini may have different approaches in relationship. Kita semua tahu kalau Gemini itu sangat fleksibel dan Cancer perlu sesuatu yang lebih stabil, lebih harmoni. I know that Cancer is really hard on the outside, but Cancer is a cardinal sign, jadi very possible untuk Cancer untuk initiate something first, gitu. So if you, Cancer, wants to initiate something with Gemini, you should know how to play the game first. Okay, and Gemini, please also be firm in the beginning of the relationship, where this relationship will go. Gitu. Jadi akan sama-sama enak di kedua belah pihak. Okay, and I think Cancer will be able to adapt if both parties agreed on one point. Gitu. Jadi tidak ada kesalahpahaman. Oke, kenapa harus dibicarain? Karena ya Cancer is a cardinal sign, jadi dia suka initiate something ketika dia punya dugaan gitu, ketika dia merasa hubungan ini tidak align gitu, atau kayak this relationship nggak bisa bring their emotional tranquility menjadi lebih baik. Akhirnya Cancer ini gampang banget untuk menyelesaikan satu hubungan gitu. It's very possible. Jadi ya lebih baik diobrolin sih, dan Cancer juga jangan apa-apa ambil, you know, initiate something yang apa ya, dugaan kalian itu belum valid gitu. Jadi memang harus diobrolin gitu. And about shared activities, I think I already mentioned what kind of shared activities that you guys can do. So you guys can jump to that video, Gemini's compatibility. Okay, that's all for you, Cancer and Gemini. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you later. Bye. Hi, Cancer and Cancer. Happy birthday to both of you. I hope you're doing good, and let's go to your compatibility. Wah, ini gila sih. Like, when these two reunite, emotional and instincts will drive this relationship. You know, mereka akan sama-sama bisa mengerti intuisi dan emosional satu sama lain. Because both ruled by the moon, emotions gitu. Jadi mereka sangat enjoy pendekatan yang pelan-pelan, gentle steps, if that makes sense. Dan dengan slow but sure pace yang mereka punya, gue yakin sih mereka bisa langsung direct ke relationship yang cukup committed atau serius ya gitu. Another thing, once the trust is established between Cancer and Cancer, biasanya mereka akan menjadikan dirinya itu rumah untuk satu sama lain, kayak kenyamanan untuk satu sama lain, kurang lebih seperti itu. Dan mereka enjoy untuk spend a lot of time at home gitu ya, mungkin yang udah tinggal sendiri atau mungkin sering main ke rumah pasangannya on the weekend, such things, kayak they just love to share activities di tempat yang membuat mereka nyaman. Bahkan mereka bisa atau berani cerita tentang private story mereka, for instance about family issues or maybe mother issues or how much they love their mothers. Itu very possible gitu. Jadi biasanya cancer itu punya cerita atau isu atau ya cerita itu kan nggak harus jelek terus ya, ada bagusnya, anything to do with home. Jadi kegiatan apapun itu akan membuat mereka merasa seperti di rumah gitu. Nah itu kalau dua-duanya evolve. Nah, back again, we're just talking about our basic personality here. Like, we still have our moon, Venus, Mars, rising, Mercury, that are also involved in our everyday life, gitu. Cancer and Cancer could end up in marriage life. That's really possible, Both will protect one and another and keep their love safe. I'm just gonna say, ya mereka akan coba untuk keep their loved one safe ya. Itu traitsnya Cancer banget. From the outside world, you know what I'm saying, like Cancer energy itu kayak protecting their loved one. Oke, apalah arti sebuah hubungan kalau misalnya belum ketemu konflik ya kan. Nah, dan Cancer ini kalau misalnya udah ada egonya masing-masing itu, apalagi kalau moodnya nggak bagus, nah itu nggak mau ketemu di tengah biasanya. Apalagi egonya Cancer ini biasanya ya moodnya lagi nggak bagus, terus berusaha untuk kayak ya lo ngertiin gue lah, mood gue nggak bagus, and vice versa, you know what I'm saying. Akhirnya nggak ketemu di tengah. But kalau kalian sudah evolve, like I'm really sure kalian bisa mengerti dan bisa take care of each other's insecurities dengan gently gitu. If you guys haven't evolved, I can sense that there will be trust issues gitu loh. Mau gimana kalian sama-sama kasih bukti atau proof atau effort gitu pada satu sama lain gitu ya, nggak akan terlihat aja karena insecurities atau trust issues-nya tetap jalan nutupin itu semua gitu. Another message, if you guys are already in intimate relationship right now, committed relationship, this is a good shared activities for you guys, and try to give each other massage more often, you know what I'm saying. I'm sorry for being PG-13 here, and because both of you crave for gentleness, gentle touch, and this massage energy could bring good energy for both of you. I hope that makes sense. Okay, that's all for you, Cancer and Cancer. Please take care. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you later. Okay, hi Cancer and Leo. I hope you're doing good, and let's go to your compatible. Nah, banyak banget yang cerita atau yang bilang kalau katanya Cancer sama Leo nggak cocok ya ketemu di tengah dan segala macam. Okay, maybe it is because Cancer is a water sign and cardinal, and Leo is a fire sign and fixed gitu. And Cancer is the only sign that ruled by the moon, and Leo is the only sign that ruled by the sun. Kenapa Leo tuh kok kan sama-sama fire, harusnya sama kayak Aries, bisa more or less sama gitu. Because Aries itu cardinal sign sama kayak Cancer gitu. Dan Leo ini fix. Karena Cancer ini suka initiate something, nah kadang initiate somethingnya ini nggak align sama perspektifnya Leo yang fix sign ini, yang susah dikasih tahu ini. Jadi Leonya mungkin akan menolak gitu, dan Leo akan very direct and clear with that gitu. Tapi gue believe sih every relationship itu sebenarnya bisa works kalau mau sama-sama lower down the ego, you know, sama-sama mau tone down, sama-sama mau ketemu di tengah. Nah, kalau under the stress, kalau lagi dalam stress situation, Leo ini bisa banget dogmatis gitu, dan stubborn, you know. Dan Cancer ini bisa subtle manipulative force gitu sistemnya gitu, perbedaannya. Nah, as a fire sign, Leo needs something direct, clear communication, and somehow Cancer just hard to open themselves, you know, while experiencing conflict. Sorry. Jadi ketika under the stress, Cancer akan setback gitu dan akan diem-diem aja, manipulatif, nggak ngomong apa yang sebenarnya dia rasakan. Sedangkan Leo kayak, ya ngomong aja, kenapa, apa susahnya sih untuk ngomong gitu, just be direct, be clear, you know. Nah, biasanya konflik ini akan muncul lama di sini gitu, akan tidak selesai dan di situ-situ aja. Nah, another thing, Leo ini susah banget minta maaf kalau dia rasa dia nggak salah gitu. Sedangkan Cancer ini manipulative behavior gitu, kayak ya enggak lah, nggak kayak gitu, you know, playing victim. I'm so sorry, I'm just gonna say it blatantly, but sometimes Cancer have that kind of behavior gitu, and that's okay, like everyone has good and bad traits, you know. Jadi ketika dua-duanya nggak agree atau communicate it better, they will find never-ending roller coaster. I'm just gonna say never-ending roller coaster. If you're asking about how about the Leo's attention, you know, the needy attention, Leo kan anything to do with me, myself, and I attention, and this not an issue for Cancer gitu. It's a good thing. Cancer is very capable of handling such things, you know, because they ruled by the moon, they know how to read people's feelings. Jadi Cancer akan senang untuk taking care of this attention that Leo needs. So I don't really think itu bisa menjadi konflik yang berat, karena secara natural itu bisa dihandle sama keduanya, gitu. Okay, however, Leo ini sebenarnya sama kayak Cancer di satu sisi. They are into romance because moon represents our emotions and the sun gives Leo warm radiance gitu. Jadi sebenarnya Leo ini suka juga hal-hal yang berhubungan dengan kehangatan, romantis gitu. Jadi sebenarnya tidak terlalu susah untuk mereka berdua ngobrolin emotions, like they naturally know how to cope with emotions. Jadi tidak sesusah itu sebenarnya. Gimana caranya hal yang baik ini ditingkatkan biar hubungannya jadi jauh lebih baik gitu. Okay, untuk shared activities, coba kalian do night strolls, karena fire sign itu suka adventure, suka jalan-jalan gitu, and Cancer loves to see maybe city light, scenery, anything to do with emotions gitu, karena menenangkan dia, mungkin those lamps. Another thing, wine and talk is also a good idea for both of you gitu. Jadi coba mungkin go to somewhere, do somewhere in your rooftop maybe, wine and deep talk. I think that's a good idea for both of you. Okay, that's all for you, Leo and Cancer. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you later. Bye. Hi, Cancer and Virgo. I hope you're doing good, and let's go to your compatibility. Okay, Virgo is also an earth sign like Taurus. Virgo and Cancer both are goals oriented. Cancer karena dia perlu rasa secure, dan Virgo merasa perlu achievement gitu. Jadi akhirnya mereka perlu goals gitu. Nah, kalau mereka bisa ketemu di tengah dan memanage semua egonya ya, Virgo and Cancer, they both can be those couples that you wanted to be, the inspiring couples, the couples that you desired, that the kind of relationship that you wanted to be, such thing. Cancer and Virgo kalau misalnya udah di satu relationship dan dia show to the world, ini bisa banget untuk menginspirasi banyak orang karena keseimbangan antara logic and mind and intuition, kurang lebih kayak gitu. Because like Cancer anything to do with intuitions and feelings, and Virgo it's all about mind and logic gitu. Konflik yang mungkin banget terjadi adalah emotions versus communication gitu. Memang udah naturally in Virgo's blood ya untuk being critical gitu dengan apapun yang dia rasa tidak align atau doesn't seem right dengan dia gitu. Jadi intinya Virgo ini masih perlu untuk belajar ngebalance logic dan emotions dia gitu. Gimana caranya mengerti emosi-emosi ini gitu. Dan another konflik juga mungkin banget timbul ketika Cancer mengeluarkan semua emosinya tanpa ada batasan. Nah, di sini Virgonya itu bisa setback, takut, dan menganalisa like what happened in here gitu. Kurang lebih seperti itu. Nah, karena menurut dia those emotions itu sangat abstrak dan tidak align sama pemikirannya si Virgo. Karena Virgo merasa terbebani gitu. Dia tidak bisa mengerti emosinya si Cancer gitu. Jadi sama-sama merasa punya bebannya masing-masing gitu. But when these two can merge well, gue nggak tahu sih, gue yakin banget mereka bisa menginspirasi orang lain gitu loh dengan apa yang mereka lakukan gitu. Short activities that good for these two are movie review I guess. But another thing, gue rasa this couple bisa menjadi good entrepreneur couple. Cancer bisa tahu how to do with their passion, dan Virgo may handle it well with doing to-do list, plan it well gitu. Jadi gue rasa mereka bisa menginspirasi banyak orang ketika mereka benar-benar bisa ngebalance dan lower down their ego gitu. Okay, that's all for you, Cancer and Virgo. I hope you enjoy it. Please take care and I'll see you later. Hi, Cancer and Libra. I hope you're doing good, and let's go to your compatibility. Yes, we all know that Cancer is a water sign and Libra is an air sign. Even though Libra is an air sign, and air sign tends to rule by their logic, however, Libra tends to look up for emotional stability too. Gitu. Kenapa? Karena Libra ruled by the 7th house. 7th house ini house of partnership. And Libra known for its, balancing nature. Jadi these love partners may share nurturing personalities gitu, and desire harmony, if that makes sense gitu. Jadi karena Libra suka anything to do with harmony and balance, jadi they will choose harmony over conflict, of course. Dan Cancer bisa afford such things, the harmony, the balance, tranquility gitu. Jadi untuk di area itu gue rasa mereka bisa go well. Nah, the conflict may emerge ketika karena Cancer itu butuh emotional needs gitu. Perlu emotional needs yang ketemu, tapi kadang Libra itu fokus dengan apa yang menstimulasi pikiran dia gitu. Jadi kadang mereka susah untuk mengerti satu sama lain di situ. Nah, konflik juga akan mulai muncul ketika Cancer ini mulai cranky gitu, seems too crabby, atau Libra itu menjadi tiba-tiba provokatif gitu. Nah, kalau misalnya udah di satu konflik ini, biasanya I'm so sorry to say, Libra itu minta dikejar. Dan Cancer juga playing hard to get gitu. Dan no one wants to start the conversation gitu when in the middle of conflict, and this tends to, you know, ini bisa memunculkan perang dingin. I'm just gonna say the Cold War ya. Nah, despite of all those harmony, balance, happiness, Libra tetap ngelihat pandangan dia itu dari cara intelektual gitu. Nah, kadang kalau misalnya lagi ada momennya nih, Libra ini kadang ngerasa kayak like I know everything, Nah, dan being superior. Nah, kadang Cancer merasa kayak apa sih gitu, such things, and dia merasa emosinya jadi terganggu gitu. Kadang Cancer akan merasa seperti itu, like actually it's all about how to handle your ego and meet in the middle gitu. Okay, shared activities for these two, semua yang berhubungan dengan emotions. But let me tell you something, kayak both suka ngobrol tentang history or anything to do with emotional history. Jadi history ini nggak harus yang berat-berat, tapi kayak bisa cerita orang, bukan gosip juga ya, tapi kayak kisah hidup orang, kurang lebih seperti itu. Another thing, this is for Libra, untuk ketemu shared activities dan obrolan menjadi menyenangkan, please lower down your idealis lah when it comes to discussion. Jadi kayak diskusi kalian akan jauh lebih emotional, menyenangkan, tapi kayak bisa lihat dari perspektif lain sehingga ningkatin intelektual kalian juga gitu. Okay, that's all for you, Cancer and Libra. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you later. Hi, Cancer and Scorpio. I hope you're doing good in this situation. And let's go to your compatibility. Okay, I can sense the great connection here. Like, both are water signs, and Cancer it's all about understanding, and Scorpio is all about the depth. Okay, ketika Scorpio adalah observer dan Cancer bisa menginisiasi satu sharing moment yang dalam gitu, akhirnya di sini mereka bisa get along gitu. Mereka bisa share stories until dawn, bisa cerita sampai pagi lah gitu. Terus karena Scorpio is all about the depth, the deep talk, dan Cancer pun more or less sama gitu. They need to talk about anything that has emotions and values in it. Okay, trust and intimacy are what they need in a relationship. And I'm just gonna feel a little bit PG-13 again here. Cancer and Scorpio will be very good in bed because they know how to do it with feelings and emotions really well. Okay, Scorpio tend to have possessive behavior gitu karena dia minor ruled by the Mars ya. Mars sometimes represents aggression gitu dan control, dan kadang ini bisa lead to possessive behavior. But Cancer nggak masalah dengan jealousy-nya Scorpio. Nah, konflik yang benar-benar akan timbul itu ketika mereka under the stress or overwhelming situations, dan Cancer itu kan memendam emosi mereka, positif atau negatif gitu. Dan mereka itu bisa, karena dia memendam, akhirnya jadi pasif agresif gitu daily life-nya gitu ketika bersama si Scorpio. Dan Scorpio ini bisa punya trouble understanding how this works exactly gitu. Jadi maunya apa gitu. Jadi paling konfliknya akan ada di situ sih. Nah, karena merasa nggak di ngertiin, Cancernya akan merasa lack of attention and understanding in this case, in this relationship gitu. Okay, daripada sama-sama guessing, ya lebih baik anything to do with relationships or problem harus dibicarakan sih gitu, we just have to keep it clear gitu. Okay, shared activities for these two, menurut gue ya bisa banget nonton, I don't know, Sherlock Holmes I guess, Chernobyl docu-series can be good reference for you guys to binge. Karena ya Cancer loves history, anything to do with emotional story, and Scorpio loves anything to do with observing some things, figured out the problems and stuff, kayak like how to deal with it, the depth. So I think kayak the aforementioned movies bisa jadi beberapa pilihan untuk kalian nonton bareng. Okay, that's all for you Cancer and Scorpio. I hope you enjoy it. Take care and I'll see you later. Okay, hi Cancer and Sagittarius. I hope you're doing good and let's go to your compatibility. Okay, I'm just gonna say it blatantly here, like Cancer is a cardinal and Sagittarius is a mutable sign. Okay, it's gonna be hard for both to lower each other's ego. Sagittarius itu punya tendensi atau kebutuhan untuk explore dan mengambil segala opportunity atau kesempatan yang ada di depan dia, gitu. Sedangkan on the other hand, Cancer may need a secure feeling ketika bahkan di awal hubungan, gitu. I believe Cancer and Sagittarius itu bisa banget get along. Cuman problemnya adalah matter of space aja sih. Jadi Sagittarius ini kan perlu untuk mencari opportunity ya gitu. Jadi kalau bisa dia langsung jump to conclusion gitu. Sedangkan Cancer ini suka berdiam diri lama di situ gitu loh. That's why kayak Cancer itu bisa mengingat omongan orang dari berapa minggu lalu. You know what I'm saying? Kayak itu happen ya kan beberapa Cancer. Nah, sedangkan kayak Sagittarius kayak dia nggak mau berlama-lama di sini, ya udahlah langsung aja ke poinnya apa gitu. Nah, di sini biasanya bisa timbul perbedaan perspektif dan bisa emerge conflict. Nah, karena Cancer ini love reminiscing memories, anything to do with nostalgia, throwback. Sedangkan Sagittarius itu loves to know new experience. Itu aja udah beda banget ya, gitu. So they just have to adjust more with each other, gitu, if that makes sense. Cancer juga harus belajar sih, gitu, untuk lebih move forward. Nah, Sagittariusnya juga harus lebih menghargai progress daripada melihat langsung direct ke conclusionnya apa. Tuh. Kalau dua-duanya bisa lower the ego, kayak mereka bisa handle it well, they will bring good temperance to each other gitu. And gue yakin banget sih mereka kalau traveling bareng untuk shared activities tuh bakal seru. Staycation is always good idea, or maybe doing spa together, anything to do with new experience but allow feelings and emotions in it gitu. Jadi dua-duanya mendapatkan satu keseimbangan yang baik gitu ketika melakukan aktivitas-aktivitas tersebut. Intinya kalian bisa cobain bareng-bareng. Okay, that's all for you Cancer and Sagittarius. I hope you enjoy it and I'll see you later. Bye. Hi Cancer and Cap. I hope you're doing good in this situation and let's go to your compatibility. Okay, ketika Gemini punya Sagittarius as their sister sign or opposite attract, Cancer has Cap as their opposite attract or sister sign. Mereka akan 180 derajat berbeda tapi punya commonalities juga. Like yin and yang. Okay, Cancer is ruled by the moon and Cap is ruled by the Saturn. Cap ini sangat-sangat fokus on logic ya, gitu. Dan sangat-sangat down to earth and real gitu. Jadi memang kalau ngomong ini agak tegas, rigid, but clear gitu as an earth sign ya. Nah, the goat is climbing to the summit ketika kayak Cap ini punya goalsnya itu summitnya gitu di atas. Nah, Cancer ini brings charge of emotional intensity to the relationship ketika mereka climbing the summit together. Nah, sister sign yang ini punya commonalities di rasa secure gitu. Jadi Cancer perlu secure secara emosional, ya kan, as I mentioned, any kind of safe zone-nya Cancer. Nah, Capricorn itu perlu safe zone atau rasa secure dalam achievement dia atau career dia atau yang berhubungan dengan kerjaan dia, aim to make their home atau keluarga ya family dia happy gitu. Jadi sebenarnya balik lagi ke rumah. Okay, while the moon punya energi feminine, nurturing, care energy, nah Saturn punya energi masculine and cold energy gitu, sehingga ya makanya mereka adalah opposite attract gitu, jadi beda banget. Nah, sebenarnya kalau kalian bisa lower down your ego dan mau accepting each other's good and bad traits and meet in the middle gitu, Cap ini sebenarnya kalian perlu banget loh warm radiance between yourself gitu, within yourself gitu. Dan sebenarnya Cancer bisa banget kasih hal ini gitu dengan dia taking care of kalian gitu dan segala macam. Jadi Cap itu sebenarnya harus untuk reduce sisi dingin kalian juga gitu, jangan terlalu rigid, jadi perlu untuk diseimbangi dengan warm radiance. Nah, Capricorn itu juga bisa ngajarin Cancernya untuk lebih disiplin terhadap goalsnya gitu, jadi lebih tertata, tidak sesuai mood gitu kalau mau achieving their goal. Nah, the conflict may emerge ketika karena Cancer ini tend to have clingy behavior ya gitu, dan Cap ini kan hard worker banget ya, jadi kadang Cancer merasa nggak dingertiin kalau misalnya mungkin Capnya tuh lagi sibuk kerjaan atau punya goals yang dia perlu selesaikan dulu dan dia perlu fokus untuk kesana. Cancernya kadang nggak bisa ngerti dan akhirnya jadilah konflik gitu. Dan Cap juga merasa kayak, ya why can't you just support me gitu. Jadi ya ini it's all about ego gitu lah sebenarnya gitu. Gimana caranya kita lower down dan berusaha untuk mengerti satu sama lain gitu sih. Oke, I think itu sih tentang konfliknya. Untuk shared activities gitu, karena like Cap is all about structured and Cancer is all about home. Why don't you guys go to grocery shopping atau house decoration shopping? Like you guys may go to IKEA maybe atau berusaha untuk membenerin rumah bareng atau melakukan sesuatu yang berhubungan dengan rumah dan structured, itu very possible. Dan gue rasa kalau misalnya kalian bisa menghargai boundaries dan batasan yang baik ya, maksud gue di sini gitu, kalian bisa banget untuk spend time together gitu dengan menyenangkan gitu, akan very homey banget sebenarnya. Yang penting understanding each other-nya itu dapet gitu, kayak oh ya memang Cap itu ingin kerja, aim untuk better future and better goals gitu karena punya aim-nya masing-masing, dan Cancer juga merasa punya goals, secure feelings gitu. Jadi sebenarnya kalian tuh sama-sama punya goals gitu, cuman ya berbeda aja. Nah, gimana caranya kalian ketemu di tengah nih untuk hal ini? Dan abis itu shared activities yang bisa kalian lakukan itu akan banyak banget kalau kalian bisa ketemu di tengah gitu. Okay, that's all for you Cancer and Cap. I hope you enjoy it and I'll see you later. Hi Cancer and Aquarius, I hope you're doing good in this situation, and let's go to your compatibility. Well, actually this is harder than Cancer and Sagittarius. I'm just gonna say it blatantly, guys. I'm so sorry, I'm a fire sign. I just want to give you a direct and clear message here. But believe me, like every relationship will work if you guys can work it out together and lower down your ego. Okay, because like Cancer is all about emotions and Aquarius is all about no emotions. Aquarius may be very sensitive, yeah, admit it, Aquarius, okay. But they think about what they feel. Bayangkan, dia tuh memikirkan apa yang dia rasa, bukan dirasa gitu. And it's just hard for Aquarius to navigate their feelings gitu. Dan nah, dia aja susah untuk detect feeling dia, gimana perasaan orang lain gitu. Jadi kadang ini bisa jadi problem ya untuk both yang belum evolve gitu. In this case, Cancer itu kan clingy ya, dan clingy dan needy lah gitu. Dan Aquarius itu tuh sometimes nggak bisa afford such things gitu, karena Aquarius tuh kan detached banget ya kan. But yeah, we're talking about basic personality here because I know some Aquarius with Cancer moon too, and they sometimes can be clingy too, gitu. Jadi ya, we just have to take a look the whole birth chart tuh ya. Oke, mungkin akan sedikit berat lah untuk apa ya, mengerti satu sama lain because ya approach-nya tuh beda gitu, approach dalam relationship-nya itu beda. Nah, konfliknya ini bisa muncul ketika Aquarius ini kan cool, dingin, berusaha untuk kayak ya stabil gitu. Nah, Cancernya itu semakin emotionally demanding ketika Aquariusnya diam atau cool gitu. Jadi Cancer akan minta terus-terusan di warm radiance dan Aquarius malah terus narik diri gitu. Jadi konfliknya akan di situ. Nah, kalau kalian bisa untuk accepting each other goals ya gitu, karena ya everyone has their own goals gitu. Dan ketika kalian bisa accepting gimana kalian reach goals masing-masing itu, kalian kan berarti mengerti perspektif satu sama lain kan. Nah, akhirnya kalian ketemu dan ya bisa get along gitu. Okay, untuk shared activities, because Cancer is a cardinal sign and Aquarius is a fixed sign. Fixed sign ini tends to punya gengsi lah gitu, karena dia kan punya perspektif sendiri ya gitu, yang nggak bisa diganggu gugat sama orang. Nah, jadi akhirnya si Cancer ini mungkin banget untuk initiate and recommend activities, tapi kayak Aqua mau melakukan kalau dia rasa aktivitasnya itu benar menurut perspektif dia dan logik dia gitu. Well, Aquarius, I hope you can listen more gitu loh. Nggak ada salahnya untuk cobain hal baru kok gitu, yang sebenarnya mungkin nggak align, tapi ya it's just a new experience anyway gitu. I think picnic together atau lihat scenery yang baru atau yang bagus itu good for both of you gitu, karena kan Aqua itu kan sukanya yang nggak biasa kan gitu, yang nggak biasa dilakukan orang. Terus kayak Cancer loves anything to do with emotions gitu, jadi kayak good vibes, good scenery gitu, itu bagus untuk kalian sambil dengerin lagu mungkin sore-sore. Kayak gue ngebayanginnya sih kayak scene sore gitu, kalian mungkin pergi bareng gitu, enjoy the songs outdoor, kayaknya itu akan sangat-sangat menyenangkan untuk kalian gitu. Okay, that's all for you Cancer and Aquarius. I hope you enjoy it. Please take care of each other and I'll see you later. Hi Cancer and Pisces, I hope you're doing good in this situation, and let's go to your compatibility. Okay, this is an ultimate duo, but intuitions conquer all. Like both are water signs, one Cancer ruled by the moon, emotions, and Pisces major ruled by Neptune, illusions, dreams, and minor ruled by Jupiter. It's all about philosophy. Okay, both really understand feelings, emotions, intuitions, really well gitu loh. Karena ya setiap relationship itu kan pasti involve feelings, right? Gitu. Most of relationship involve feelings, right? Cancer yang punya nurturing behavior, dan Pisces yang punya romantic behavior and craving for romantic behavior ini biasanya bisa banget untuk ketemu di tengah. Dan Cancer itu bisa banget untuk nurture si Pisces tanpa kayak menggurui si Cancernya dan menggurui si Piscesnya gitu. Jadi si Piscesnya ini akan merasa itu salah satu hal yang romantis gitu. Jadi dia bisa sangat-sangat terima. Gue yakin banget sih mereka ini bisa mengerti each other's love language sangat mudah gitu, karena ya both are water sign, both benar-benar mengerti emotional gitu, anything to do with intuitions and emotional gitu. Nah, both juga bisa banget untuk punya clingy behavior terhadap satu sama lain gitu. Walaupun ya Pisces is a mutable sign gitu, jadi satu sisi Pisces ini perlu untuk absorb hal lain di luar relationship ini gitu. You know what I'm saying? Kayak, nah kadang Gemininya itu ya perlulah kasih sedikit space untuk si Pisces untuk absorb anything from the outside relationship gitu. But yeah, both may have tendency to take care of each other business in a good way awalnya gitu. Of relationship, ketika jadi di awal-awal relationship itu mereka very possible untuk ngurusin urusan pasangannya tapi in a good way, you know, kayak giving advices, such things involved. Nah, karena Pisces ini juga terkenal dengan no boundaries ya, you just admit it Pisces, it's really okay. Jadi ya sooner or later, if both udah merasa nyaman, merasa klop banget, merasa nggak ada boundaries terhadap satu sama lain gitu, biasanya ngurusin urusan pasangan ini jadi jauh dan kadang ya bisa jadi bad way gitu. Jadi ya intinya tetap harus ada batasan aja sih gitu. You know what I'm saying, like I know that you guys want the best for each other gitu, tapi boundaries are a must menurut my point of view gitu. Ya intinya di-balance aja, karena kayak sesuatu yang berlebihan itu kan nggak baik. Kayak these boundaries itu aim to your self development and just to give it a little balance, you know. Another thing is kalau kalian belum evolve gitu, both itu punya tendensi untuk manipulative behavior. Dan gimana cara ya menyelesaikan masalah gitu kalau nggak ada yang, kalau semuanya kayak playing victim, you know what I'm saying, kayak we just can't do such things often in relationship gitu. So yeah, you just have to lower your ego and understand kalau kalian tuh punya goals together loh di depan gitu. Jadi kalian harus berusaha untuk mengerti satu sama lain sih di bagian ini gitu. Kayak ya udah nggak ada salahnya juga gitu loh untuk diobrolin, ya kan. Okay, shared activities for these two. Gue believe banget sih kalian bisa melakukan banyak hal, you know, like you can cook together, go somewhere together, drunk and dance at home, you know, midnight deep talk, to understand each other more, you know, kayak semua yang berhubungan dengan emotions, passions, feelings, ketika kalian ada hal tersebut involved dalam activities kalian, nah itu pasti akan sangat-sangat menyenangkan. You know, good vibes or good emotions ya yang involved, not the bad ones gitu. Jadi itu kalian pasti akan sangat-sangat enjoy gitu. Okay, that's all for you Cancer and Pisces. I hope you enjoy it and I'll see you later. Okay, that's all for today guys. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel so you won't miss any new videos from me. Okay, please take care guys. Bye.